Here in Lagos, Vice President Kashim Shettima has assured of the federal government's continued support to the armed forces in its fight against terrorism. Vice President Shettima opened the Chief of Army Staff Annual Conference 2025, themed Examining the Current Landscape of Terrorism through the lenses of diplomatic and military action strategy for long-term prevention and stabilization. The event also featured the unveiling of the book, A Life of Service, in honor of the 23rd Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja. At the event, Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, pledged more support for the Nigerian Army in discharging its constitutional responsibility of protecting the nation's territorial integrity.
We will continue to leverage on higher strategic guidance to gain greater clarity and cohesion in countering emerging threats, deepening joint operations with our sister services, and enhancing inter-operational collaboration. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to state that with the existing emphasis on jointness in our operations, the Nigerian Army continues to record significant achievements both locally and internationally.
The Ministry of Defense will continue to provide strategic direction, policy support, and capability development to ensure that the armed forces remain professional, responsive, and future-ready while strengthening institutional frameworks that promote accountability and effectiveness.
The Nigerian Army has remained a defining institution in the preservation of our territorial integrity and our national cohesion. History has consistently shown that security is a fundamental prerequisite for national development, and the Nigerian Army remains one of the most critical instruments through which nations project stability, authority, and confidence.
The Nigerian Army has always risen to the challenge of the nation, and this administration will continue to provide full support to ensure that you fulfill your constitutional mandate of safeguarding our territorial integrity. Since assuming the mantle of leadership, we have followed closely the impressive progress being made in transforming the Nigerian Army into a professional, adaptable, and resilient force capable of operating decisively within a joint and multi-agency environment. I commend the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, and all officers and soldiers for the clarity of vision and sense of purpose with which you continue to lead and serve.